First up, toast up.
Right. First up, toast up. Toast to the camera too. There we go.
Scotto, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, this tastes good. Anyways, y'all, so I am so excited with this special guest today. I had to bring my cousin on the mic because I know he's going to keep it real and raw with me. And also, too, I feel like me and my cousin, we've never really had any like male talks with each other, nothing like real serious. I never really tell my cousin about like anything that I have going on with any guys and stuff like that. So just as much as y'all gonna be new to this, I'm gonna be new to this too. All right.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
first of all, Chris, I just want you to go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them anything you want them to know. Just tell them all about you.
Yo, what's good? My name Chris, Christian. Just follow me. Instagram proper selection.
What's proper selection mean?
So it's kind of it's a meaning behind it, but basically how you present yourself to other people, and then how you choose to present yourself. So I mean, it's different lifestyles and different things that people like to like adjust to and definitely brand themselves on. So I like to basically, my brand is basically everything that has to be able to like become like proper and make sure that you look straight before you go outside.
Oh, okay. Very deep. Very deep. Okay. Well, first of all, as y'all can see right now, my cousin is styling profiling. He's looking real good right now. So I want you to tell us, what you got on. Like, look at the camera. Tell the camera what we got, what we working with.
Fit check. All right.
Little fit check.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
All
Let me put it up. You know what? No, I'll zoom in a little bit, but scoot in a little bit so they can see you.
Okay. Some slight. Little Carhartt shirt.
Carhartt.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you know, it's a cooler brand. I got on the Kenzo shirt. Shout out to Babytron.
Shout out to Babytron.
Let's see. Amiri's on.
Okay.
Versace belt.
Okay.
Some little Air Forces.
Okay, what kind of hat we got on? I like the hat.
It's smooth. I like it too. A little Arizona Diamondbacks hat.
Okay, I like it from the back. You should wear it from the back. There we go.
That's what she said.
Okay. Oh my God. All right, y'all. So we finna get into it. Y'all see we got the setup. We got everything. We got the vibes going. We got the wine going. So now I'm just gonna question my cousin and really get real and raw with him. So a lot of things that we were talking about on the Child Anyways podcast was just about men in general. Like, we don't know what be going through y'all heads. We don't know the decisions. We don't know why y'all do the things that y'all want to do. And I want you to, for real, keep it raw with us, okay? So first of all, you've had a girlfriend before. You've did all these things before. How do you know when you really like a girl? And why do y'all be stringing girls along? Let's just keep it. Let's just go straight into it. Why y'all be stringing girls along?
I mean, that's a question you necessarily you can't get that from everybody.
Right.
Like, everybody has their own reasons as to why they probably might not like a girl. Like, it could be various things, but like in terms of me, like, if I'm leading somebody on, it's because I don't necessarily have 100% interest in you. You're just not girlfriend material.
Right.
There's a difference between a girlfriend and then just somebody you could have as a jump off. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in your rotation. But I mean, personally, why do I lead girls on, or why would I lead a girl on? It's because, obviously, if you have something enough for me to want, I'm going to probably want to take the chance to obtain that. But at the same time, like, if I don't have or see any future plans with you, then there's not going to be a reason for me to continue on whatever we were doing because it's not in my future. So
now, how do you even know when you like a girl, first of all? Like, how you know when she's going to be the one?
You don't. To be honest, you don't. You really, when it comes to my selections, like, of how I choose a girlfriend, like, I feel like the emotional connection needs to at least be there for you to initiate a conversation.
Yeah.
But, like, at the same time, we kind of gotta, like, just realize, like, at that point where you feel like you like a girl, like, you either gonna have to go full throttle because, if you let her know that you like her too much, it's probably not gonna go the way you want. But if you go full throttle and let her know that you want to be with her, she probably is going to budge.
But what's wrong with letting a girl know that you want to be with her? Like, why y'all be acting like y'all don't want nobody to know that y'all like them?
Because you can't fall too hard. You never fall too hard in those positions.
Oh my God.
And no, seriously, because what does it look like from a woman's perspective for a man to just be on you all the time, 24/7, 365?
So I would say I personally don't like when my man is like all up on me. Like if I was dating somebody and he's all up on me, that could be too much. But I want to know that he likes me. Like I don't want to be in the middle trying to figure out, does he like me? Is he feeling me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of guys be trying to act so nonchalant when they're messing with the girl, and it's like, why? What's wrong with letting somebody know that you like them without doing too much?
Well, it really comes with reciprocation. Like, say that y'all talking to each other and he's not necessarily giving you the vibe that you want him to get off, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, he's probably expecting some of these same things from you too, and he's probably not expecting those same results. Mm-hmm. So how would you expect somebody to go 100% invested in you if you can't necessarily say that at that same point where you want him to be 100% invested in you, you are the exact same? Like, is it a 50-50 deal, or are we really trying to contribute to a relationship?
Right.
Like, so in the long run.
Okay, so first of all, do you want to be in a relationship?
I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
You don't have a problem with it? Why the long pause?
Because, do I want to be in a relationship? Of course. Who doesn't want to be in a relationship? I feel like everybody should at least want that happiness and that connection of actually feeling love. But everything that comes with a relationship, though,
because I feel like a lot of guys be wanting a girl, being with a girl, staying with a girl, be doing everything that a girlfriend and boyfriend do, but don't want to put a title to it. Like, what's the whole point of that? I've never understood that.
Well, like I said, it could be a plethora of things, for real. Like,
you ever string a girl along?
Of course. Of course, all the time, but it's just like...
Why? We need to know.
Sometimes you just want to see how people react to certain things. Like, to be honest, like, it's not a testament of who that person is, but it shows a lot of character if you are resilient enough to go through those situations with a man, basically. I feel like that because, it's not necessarily you proving your loyalty,
right?
But it's at least showing a glimpse of what you'll be able to go through if something like that was to ever happen in a relationship. If you get what I'm saying.
I'm not even gonna lie, that was a lot of words. I was following and then I lost it.
So all right, let me put it in the retrospect. So. Right. You can be dealing with a nigga all day. He drive you crazy. Like, he got you running around doing shit that you won't even be really doing for a nigga. But and he knows what you're doing because he's the one that puts you up to the task. But he's just like, all right, probably in his back mind, he like, all right, let me see if shorty gonna really go through this or not. Let's see what she does to do whatever I want her to do, right? It's not necessarily kind of a controlling factor to it. It's just trying to just put you through the waters, put you through the test. It's not a bad thing, but at the same time, like, we got to see if you were really for us.
Now, okay, so I see where you're coming from with that one, right? But here's what I'm thinking. I'm just like, okay, how long are you going to put somebody through the test? Because it's just like, if you really, really like somebody and you know that you want to be with this person, and obviously you're spending a whole bunch of time with this person, what is the whole point of so many tests? Like, that doesn't make no sense to me.
The number, you can't really put a number on it. Like, it's until you feel comfortable. You can't really put a number on it. Like, he can, or somebody can put you through these trials and tribulations, and you may come through them, but it might not be enough. Like,
all right, so now I kind of want to get into, because I think my biggest thing that I've just been seeing nowadays, now that social media is just big, now that all this stuff is going on, like, men have not been approaching girls anymore. And I feel like, I don't know if it's just because they're hiding behind the phone.
You think that for real?
I do. I really do. Like, I really feel like guys have just been like DMing people. I've had one time where like I was out, I don't know where I was at, but I was out. I was on campus. And I saw this guy. He was real cute or whatever. And we kind of like...
You saw him in person?
Saw him in person, yes. We was looking at each other, like giving each other the eye or whatever. But he didn't come up to me. Literally, like after I left, I don't know how he found my Instagram, but he ended up DMing me. And I'm just like, that is the lamest ever. Like, you had the opportunity to come up to me, but you waited to DM me.
Well, first off, I mean... I've dealt with this a lot. Like I get a lot of...
You be DMing people?
Huh?
You be DMing people even though you see them in person?
No.
Oh.
I'm just talking about that whole little what should I call it? That whole little scene, right? So y'all looking at each other. Y'all girls don't shoot their shot in person. If you a nigga, everybody knows that girls shoot their shot by looking at you and just staring at you.
Right.
Not doing
That's me
shit.
shooting. That's me shooting my shot.
That's you shooting your shot. Cool. Now, I'll admit some niggas aren't that bold. Some niggas aren't that bold enough to just be like, all right, well, she looking at me. But sometimes you just looking at him trying to shoot your shot could also be kind of like a two-sided sword. Like,
what you mean?
Because I mean, you looking at the to shoot your shot, but does he know that? Like people have those like thoughts, okay. Like for real, like all right, you could just be staring at the nigga and you just have a bad attitude, like.
See, why I gotta be a bad attitude?
Huh? Because you just staring. Why ain't you saying shit?
Why that mean I gotta have a bad attitude?
But see, niggas don't. You don't. But at the same time, like it kind of that communication should kind of go both ways. Mm-hmm. Like I mean, I understand the concept of girls. They don't have to go up to you. As a man, a man should go and approach a woman if he feels like he likes her. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, though, like, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you like too, you just standing there and looking at the nigga not finna do anything, right?
True. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Now, do you think that more girls should go up to guys nowadays? Like, do you really feel like nowadays, because I personally feel like men are not coming up to girls enough, do you feel like it's time for these girls to start shooting a shot?
That's a good question. I mean, obviously men like confident ass women. Like, men love confident, powerful, like girls. Like, personally to me, that's a turn on. Mm-hmm. If a girl can come up to me and just tell me, she wants me or she want my number or whatever, cool. Like,
that's not being thirsty?
It's not being thirsty, no. It can't be thirsty. Mm-hmm. I mean, and y'all think like that. Y'all think that shit is thirsty.
Because y'all be saying it's thirsty.
No, listen. If you look good enough for the nigga that you approach, mm-hmm. he's not gonna have a problem with you asking for his number or for his IG. That's not finna happen. Like, niggas could cap you in front of your face and say that. Right. No, we don't think you're thirsty. Shit. If anything, let's keep it a buck. If anything, if you pull up and ask me for my number, I'm gonna assume you trying to some shit.
What? Why does it have to be that though?
I mean, or at least go the distance, or at least talk, but you not just up in my face for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the thing, and I'm glad we just got to that, because why does it have to be that I'm trying to have sex with you? What if I think that you're cute? Not you, but somebody else. Let's just say I think that this person is cute, and I want to talk to them. I want to see if they want to date or whatever the case may be. Why does it have to be I'm trying to have sex with you?
I mean, what are we? 12? What are we, 12?
Because it's like, why does everything have to result into sex? Like, so if a man comes up to me, am I gonna just assume that he wants to have sex with me? Not all the time.
Well, no, but in that relationship, it kind of weighs a heavy part of it from a perspective like, all right, well, a man might come to you because he know he can do A, B, and C.
Right.
He could treat you right financially. He could probably make you laugh.
Right.
But the third one is always gonna be, well, not always, but it's gonna be something of a sexual interaction. Like,
right. Of course, that's always gonna come along the road, but that doesn't have to always be the first thing.
Well, no, but it leads, it builds the tension. Probably it probably builds the tension, and if you know, like, shit, waiting on it is way better than just go ahead and rush and get the
right.
I'm talking about sex.
Oh God.
In a sense. So
excuse his language, y'all. Gee.
Hey, you invited me up here. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Okay. So now let's get into the sneaky link situation. Okay. Do you prefer to have a sneaky link? And if you was to have a sneaky link, would you ever be able to date your sneaky link?
Nah, really. I'm gonna be honest with you. No.
You would never date your sneaky link?
No.
Why? When y'all already doing the two, what's wrong with dating the sneaky link?
I mean, because, like, obviously, if she's the link, I have something at the crib that I can go to every night.
Ladies, do y'all hear that? If you the link, obviously he has something else.
Well,
because a lot of girls think that they the main.
No, well, that can be true and can't be true. Like, I mean, some niggas could just be out here doing their own thing, like me. Like, I don't got no girlfriend, but I mean, I got a few people I could slide on if I want to or not. But that doesn't necessarily mean I want to date you. Like, we already doing what we doing, so I mean, why can't we just keep it at that?
True.
Like, that's you know, that's when like real maturity sets in. Like,
right.
Like, come on, like, we grown as at this age. Like, you don't necessarily gotta have a bond, a real relationship just to keep on continuing what we're doing. Like, we could just keep it real surface and low profile. So, I mean, like, I couldn't date my sneaky link, though, only because of the fact that we've been doing what we've been doing this whole time, and we haven't put in a title on anything. So, why?
So what's wrong with putting titles on things? Not even just with sneaky links, but just in general, because I feel like a lot of men kind of avoid putting a title on everything, whether it's like marriage, whether it's boyfriend and girlfriend, whether it's even friendships. Like, it's always kind of a struggle with putting a title, even though y'all are already doing what a couple would do.
So you think niggas are just not out here cuffing?
I don't think that men are not out here, you know, getting girlfriends, but I do think a lot of times what I run into and what my children tell me is that they feel like men are just like stringing them along. Like, a lot of times girls be like, oh, I don't really know what we are right now. Like, we just chilling, we just vibing. And it's like, it's never, oh, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, because the man is always leaving them in the unknown. But y'all live together, or not even y'all live together. He's always over y'all house. Y'all spend 24 hours of the day together, 48 hours, all these hours. Like, you know, y'all are always with each other, but y'all don't know if y'all are boyfriend and girlfriend or not.
I mean, see, like we just gonna do whatever we want until like you said, until you're proven, until you're chosen. Like, so if that standard wasn't necessarily set before we even started, or like in the midst of us talking, like in the beginning stages, like, why should I have to tell you or be like, you know, I want to be a boyfriend and girlfriend if we haven't even established that? Like, if it hasn't been a talk in those talking stages before about what we're going to do in these next couple months, and we're just vibing and chilling, we're over the house, and you just haven't said anything about it, what am I supposed to do?
So why does it have to be said? Like, if you're messing with somebody for a long time and you like that person, obviously you want to be their boyfriend or girlfriend.
No, it has to be said, because
so what?
Shit
So
like that.
So if I'm talking to a man, I got to be like, oh, and by the way, Like, I don't know. Like, I'm confused.
Y'all set standards for everything else, do y'all?
Standards definitely have to be set, but I feel like if you're going to be messing around with a girl and y'all are going to be hanging out with each other and being with each other, the end goal needs to be that y'all are going to be in a relationship, and it has to be the man to be like, oh, I want you to be my girlfriend.
That's your end goal, though.
So what is the point of being with somebody if the end goal is never to do anything?
I mean, the end goal isn't. There is no end.
Oh my Lord.
There is no end. We just doing what we doing.
Okay.
The end is you just being like, I don't want to chill with you no more. Why? Because we not boyfriend and girlfriend. And why? Because you didn't set that standard beforehand.
See, I feel like doing it like that is kind of almost like a trick, because it's like you doing all these things, but then you want to end and be like, well, we ain't boyfriend and girlfriend, but we've been doing boyfriend and girlfriend things. So what's the problem with just putting a title on it?
And that's what I'm saying, Jaya. Like, you, like, literally, you, like, if you know you want to be your boyfriend, I'm not saying that he should just take those signs and just go with it, because those can be anything to him. Like, it has to be said. Like, you know, you guys set standards on, you know, fiscally, like how much you're to be making probably. You obviously have standards as to what he should look like. If he passed those two phases, you should at least let him know that this third phase, I need to be cuffed down, and if you're not going to be with me. And that's just what it is, because a nigga is not finna like go out his way, probably, because if he feels like you finna have fun with him and y'all just having a good time, like, why can't we just continue doing that? Like, it's as simple as that, really. Like it's just all about setting expectations for a person. And if he don't live up to those expectations, it's probably because, like I said earlier, he didn't see the true value in what you guys were probably supposed to be making, or he just, you know what I'm saying, he didn't see you as his girlfriend in the long run.
So do you think the best way is to, if I start talking to somebody, to be like, by the way, you know, I want to be in a relationship, not just with you, but I want to be in a relationship in general. So if that's not something that you want to do, then maybe we shouldn't continue to talk. Because I feel like I go about it that way, and I don't know if that's a bad way, but like, before I'm about to mess with any guy or whatever the case may be, and they ask me like, what's my intentions, or I ask them what their intentions is, I just be like, oh, like, you know, I want to do this, that, and the third. Is that the best way to go about it?
Yeah, setting that standard, making sure he knows what your expectations are, like, first and foremost. I mean, if he truly wants you, like, if a truly wants you, trust and believe he's going to do everything in his power to get what he wants.
True.
So
hear that again, ladies, because that's very true.
Literally, if you set that expectation, he got the back in his mind, oh, I want to keep on seeing this girl. Oh, she got this, she got that, she got that. He gonna want, like, that's gonna make him want him to cuff you, like,
right.
Like it really just really is. It comes down to what's being said. Like you can't have these like internal like thoughts about this that you want to go down and just expect it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you at least put it inside the universe for it to come into fruition.
Right. That makes sense. Okay, now here's what I want to ask you, because what I was talking about on Child Anyways is that a lot of men are always saying, and usually this is sometimes their excuse is, oh, I'm fighting demons, like I'm going through this, I'm going through that,
Be going through bruh.
But I'm just like, damn, like, you always fighting demons. You need to be going blow to blow with a therapist. You need to be talking to somebody. Oh nah.
So what's the question? Because that wasn't
now, where are these demons that need to be fought? Because it just seems like we fighting demons all our life. You've been fighting demons since you was 12 years old. You're 23. Get some therapy. Talk to somebody. Talk to your girl. The demons. What's going on? Listen, we need an answer.
Internally, niggas be having going on. Like, I can't speak for every man. Like, it varies throughout every. Either if it's current or in their past life, like you know my story a little bit. Like you may not know everything, but you've been through, at least you know the gist. So like in my instance, like I done faced a lot of like, and I still feel like going towards today, like like a lot of like my like internal way of dealing with things aren't necessarily like how a regular nigga who ain't been through what I've been through would deal with.
Right.
So I mean, like in terms of that, like I'm not gonna say like if a nigga keep on fighting demons, of course take that shit with a grain of salt, cause it's definitely a red flag if bro just can't get his mind right. I'm gonna just keep that 100.
Okay.
Like it's definitely a red flag, but I mean like mental health is a real thing. Like
it is.
Like and it can very much have an effect on how a nigga moves and what decisions he makes.
I definitely do feel like mental health is truly a real thing, especially because like even with the last person I was with, that was mental health issues that he was going through as well. So it's definitely not something that you can't take lightly. But what I will say is a lot of times some people like to throw that fighting demons card a lot. Have you ever told a girl that you were fighting demons?
Personally, I think that shit. I wouldn't tell that. Oh, excuse me.
Oh my Lord!
I wouldn't
stop saying that. We need to get into that topic too.
But
you wouldn't tell a girl she was fighting demons?
Nah, cause like, that's not her issue. Like, it's not her problem. It's not her issue. But at the same time, at least be like cognizant and known of a nigga and what he's dealing with. Because like at the end of the day, like you might feel some type of way about some probably said in the back of the day. You want to bring it up now, like you don't know what kind of mind state I'm in, and now I'm finna snap on you.
I get it. Okay, so now there's a big thing about black men not wanting therapy. I need to hear your take on having therapy because black men do go through a lot, and of course I was really big. I never wanted to get therapy. I still to this day be like, I don't know about it, but how do you feel about therapy?
Wow. Personally, I don't go to a therapist. Will I say that a therapist in a black man's life is needed at some point in time? Probably so. And I've been through therapy. It don't do for me.
Okay.
Like, it don't do shit for me personally, but if you feel like you're in a corner and you don't have anyone to talk to or express your feelings to, I would definitely consider it as a viable option because, I mean, it is going to be life-changing. It's going to be detrimental to you, like, in a positive way. Like, it's going to definitely open some new train of thought, and I, for sure, 100% would recommend it to black males because, like, you know, growing up, you already know how that go. Like, speaking for us men, like you go through some shit, nigga, you supposed to just suck that shit in and just move on with life. Like, and that's just what it is. Like, that's just what we're taught in our community. That it makes us stronger, or so they perceive it to be. But you know, it builds character, whatnot. So I don't have a personal problem with going, even though I don't, but I definitely would recommend it. And like I said, to other people's point, like people just don't feel like going through that shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
But that makes so much sense, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, even though I need to go back to therapy, I stopped going to therapy only because I just don't feel like reliving the things that I used to go through. Even though I know I need to talk to somebody, just rehashing all that stuff, when you just put it to the back of your mind, you just I don't know. But I'm not going to tell anybody to not go to therapy though, because I do believe that I need to go back to therapy because just as a black woman in general and everything that I've been through, it's a lot of childhood trauma. I mean, we've been through a lot. We've both seen each other go through a lot. So it's just like, you know, we do need to talk to somebody outside of the people that's around us. So now to go back to it, I'm sorry, I don't mean to refer to it as that. I'm trying to stop saying that. Why are men not taking...
Y'all call it... Listen, I think I told you. Y'all call us... We call it...
No.
Vice versa. Don't think that nigga low-key disrespectful.
How is it not?
Because...
How is it not?
Low-key. It's not... It's... Come on, like, if we black, we all niggas, but, like, just the way y'all be interpreting...
Because I know some men don't be liking the niggas ain't shit. Why?
I mean, come on. Why? Cause you just clustering all niggas into one and just saying y'all ain't. That's not the case.
So when are y'all gonna prove to us that y'all not?
Oh my god. Hey,
That's
that ain't for me to decide. Listen, I ain't part of the Faithful Black Men Association.
You're part of the Black Men Don't Cheat community.
Black men don't cheat.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you ever cheated?
We're not finna talk. About
Okay. So have you ever cheated?
I feel like every has probably had a chance to cheat. I'll say that. I'm not finna put myself out there, but a nigga has definitely every who has had a girlfriend has had a chance to cheat. I don't know if they've taken that opportunity, but let's just put it out there.
Okay, so look, I know we just got off the date topic, but I have to ask this question. Why do, when a girl cheat, y'all just act like y'all whole world is ending? But when a guy cheats, a girl is kind of expected to bring y'all back. Why? It's like a girl kind of has to bring y'all back and y'all like begging, pleading, doing this stuff like this and doing everything. And then y'all get back with them, y'all still kind of the same way. Nothing really changes for real, but it's like it's almost expected for a woman to go back to a man that has cheated on them.
Have you been cheated on?
Not that I know of, no. Oh, I feel like I almost was in my last relationship, but I caught him red-handed, so. But.
So I'll tell you this. So it's way different when y'all cheat.
How?
It's way different when y'all cheat. And
please tell me how.
I feel like I don't necessarily gotta explain it for you to know.
But we want to know. We literally want to know because I feel like when most women cheat, women are cheating for an emotional standpoint because something is lacking with their man. Their man is not taking them out. Their man is not treating them right. Their man is not showing them off. Their man is not communicating, whatever the case may be. And that's why we're stepping out for a valuable reason.
When y'all cheat though, like it's way worse because I mean at the end of the day, like we not gonna act like women not the prize. So it just kind of seems a little bit unfair in that certain sense. For you to go off, especially we've been doing and putting the work behind the scenes for you to just go off and go with another like it just
but it's the same for y'all too. I'm confuzzled.
It is, but it isn't. As men, we are providers. Like that's just what we are. Like we handle most of the bulk like just as men, period. Like,
so what makes it different from y'all doing that than if a woman was to do that though? I don't see the difference.
Because y'all are the prize. It's like having having a trophy. Like you have your trophy, like your number one prized possession, like, and it just for some certain reason it just grows a mind of its own. It just decides to go wherever.
Grows a mind of its own.
I'm just putting hypotheticals.
Okay.
Like it just decides to go just do some that it was never doing before. Like it was never that. And then on top of that, like it's like let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Like shit, that shit disrespectful. Disrespectful as fuck.
Okay.
Like it's disrespectful. I feel like in a certain sense. Of course, for you to be cheating on your partner, male, female, it's it's not good. Like
right.
But like it's just all the additives that comes with it when it's a woman is just 10 times worse.
I feel like it's 10 times
worse.
Break
it down to you.
I feel like it's 10 times worse because it's another man and it's messing with y'all's masculinity. But also too, I just feel like
how's it messing with masculinity?
Yes, it is. Because another man is doing this to your girl and he's got your girl hooked and y'all mad. But what I also feel like is if we are the prize, then why are you cheating on the prize? You have your prize.
So all right. So if you know this, what's the first thing a do if he get caught cheating? Like, what's the first thing a nigga do?
He's probably gonna lie.
No, he not gonna. He might lie. He might lie, but he gonna blame it on you. And the reason he gonna blame it on you is probably because, like you said, like just as a man would, a woman probably is not doing certain that appeases to him. So, I mean, in that case, like, it's kind of vice versa. But whenever y'all do it, y'all go overboard. Y'all go overboard with shit because y'all gonna rub it in the nigga face, and you still gonna potentially stay with us. Like, you not breaking up with. Like,
oh my,
be doing y'all it. Say y'all cheat way better than men. I don't. We believe do. That.
You just said it yourself. You literally just said it. You literally just said it yourself. We ain't gonna tell y'all.
We ain't gonna just because you don't say. We don't know.
With y'all, it's eventually gonna come out. You will never know. With us, you will never know.
And why is that?
Because I was about to say something. I'm not gonna say.
Nah.
You literally never know. Like,
you gotta say it now.
Well, this was really good. I know we about to run out of time and everything, but this was really good. I wish we could go even longer. If y'all would love to have Chris back on this podcast, y'all gotta let us know. And if y'all have more questions for him, y'all gotta let me know as well so I can ask him more. These were questions that I was just asking off the dome that I just wanted to know. But I know y'all have questions, y'all. I know y'all want to see what's going on in the man's head, what's going on in the man's point of view. I will say I definitely learned a lot. But if y'all want to see more of him, if y'all want to hear more of him, y'all should definitely let me know. Make sure you rate this podcast 5 stars, okay? And if you want Chris to bring more men up here, because maybe, you know, Chris isn't getting what you need and you maybe need another person, let us know, okay? But Christian, is there anything else you want to say? Is there anything else you want to say?
I appreciate it. I appreciate you having on. I appreciate you having me on. So
okay,
definitely enjoyed it.
Okay, well, again, thank you so much, my cousin Christian, for coming on this podcast. I really appreciate it. You gave us such great advice. Children, I hope y'all got a lot out of this podcast because I know I did. And again, if you would love to see Christian's face again, please let me know and we will bring him back on Child Please, a Mother's Diary, okay? But make sure y'all follow Christian on his social medias. What's your social medias again?
You can follow me at Proper Selection, PRPOER Selection.
Yes, follow him on Proper Selections, y'all. Let him know what y'all think. And we'll see y'all next time on Child Please, a Mother's Diary. Bye, y'all.